Florida's Gulf Coast bracing for Hurricane Milton, racing up against time to clean up devastation from Helene just over a week ago. Highways packed, residents evacuating, all eyes on Milton as it pushes toward Florida. Chief Meteorologist Michael Seger, we are in the Weather Center. What is the latest for our viewers?
Yeah, we've got a Category 5 hurricane right now in the Gulf of Mexico, just sitting to the north and west of the Yucatan Peninsula. It's still a couple of days away from making landfall in Florida, but we will likely have a landfall of a category, or at least a major hurricane, which would be Category 3 or more, along the western Florida coast. So that will happen, it looks like, as we go into the middle of the week. And here are some of the things that we're looking at with that. And again, these areas, some of these areas were just impacted with Hurricane Helene. So catastrophic storm surge. And again, areas from the center and to the right of center of that track will have the deepest storm surge. Right now, it's still too early. I'm going to have a little demonstration on that here shortly. Damaging winds, again, those will be fairly widespread, but obviously strongest right around the eye wall, closer to the center. Flood risk, as we just saw in the package, for most of Florida, and tornado potential, as you typically see on a landfalling tropical system in those outer bands. So it is going to be rough for the residents of Florida here as we get into the middle of the week. Again, here is the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, Cancun. A lot of us have had time vacationing there. There's Cancun there. Right here is Hurricane Milton, just tracking off to the east, slightly north of east at about 10 miles per hour. Right now, the latest from the National Hurricane Center in Miami, Florida, has Milton at a Category 5 hurricane with 180 mile per hour winds. That pressure all the way down to 905 millibars. That is extremely low. Now, here comes the track. Now, expected to maintain Cat 5 status into tomorrow, but is expected to weaken as it comes eastward. Again, the track is going to be key. So I made a little cutout here of a hurricane. So here is why the track is so important. Again, we've got that cone of uncertainty here. If this comes right into Tampa, that would put Tampa in the deepest of the storm surge and the most significant impact, something Tampa has not seen before. If it takes a northerly track, then all of this onshore would come right up into Tampa Bay. The wind would take the wind, bring that storm surge into Tampa Bay. If it takes one of these southerly tracks, now you've got easterly winds coming across Tampa Bay. That would mean less storm surge potential into the Tampa Bay area, but would also bring that higher storm surge potential south. So again, the track of this system is going to be the key. Think of it like we do with our winter storm systems, where we're not really sure on the track going up until the day of, and if it's off 20 or 30, 40 miles, has big impacts to who sees what. And that's kind of what we're looking at here with this tropical system. Here's a potential storm surge with this. Again, right now, forecast from the National Hurricane Center, potential for 12 plus feet of storm surge into Tampa Bay. That would be devastating, unfortunately, for the folks there. That's what's going on there. We're going to have more in our forecast. Great night out there for tonight. It's going to feel like fall tonight. We're going to break down the rest of the week coming up here in just a few more minutes.